you are watching Lifestyle of a Foodie with your girl Kiana, and today I have a very special guest, my son, Seven. So I actually challenged him to make a meal on a budget of $10 because, you know, kids like to eat out a lot and it's way less expensive to, you know, cook at home. So he said $10 was easy, right? So then I cut it in half to $5 and also added dessert. Now, he was able to use like anything that we already had in the refrigerator or cabinets to complete the meal, because usually when we go shopping, we always work with what we already have. So he decided to make spaghetti. And so we already had the lean ground turkey. So we got the sauce. For how much you pay for the sauce? And then we already had seasoning. And I offered to give him some onions because I chopped up onions for him just in case, but he declined my offer. And then he bought the spaghetti, right? Which was 82 cents. So he spent $1.82 on his meal for two. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on the spaghetti. So I already got the water boiling for him. I'm gonna be his little assistant today. And then he has his ground turkey. This is a little leaner than what we normally use, and so which means it's not as flavorful. It's just our regular ground turkey that we usually use.
Once?
I mean, yeah, just once is you can, however you want to do it. This is your world. This is all about you. And I think he's using Creole seasoning, right? Tony's. Tony's don't pay us, but I got you. He's being so shy right now. This boy is not shy at all. Okay, so you said that's almost done. I just want to take a kind of test it out. You may want to test one of the noodles just to see. We both like our pasta sort of like undercooked, but not really undercooked. But we like to take kind of like the chewiness of it. That's just what we like. Al dente. Okay. Okay, so Seven is very creative. Seven is very smart and very bright. I just want to make sure he's prepared for like real life, because these kids are treated so much like differently from how we grew up. Yeah, they're different. It is a different day. So you have to be more hands-on. Like when I was his age, I knew how to like go to the chiropractor by myself. I knew how to do things, go to the grocery store. And for Seven, you know, it's just different. I knew how to cook, and I'm teaching him how to do a lot of the same things. But he's really into music. How does it taste?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. But yeah, he's into music and stuff. And what else do you like, Seven? Come on, talk to the fashion. Yeah, he likes fashion. He selected these shirts. Well, he selected this for himself, and then I copycat. Trendsetter, as he says. Get it from your mama, right? Because you want to start breaking this down, because you kind of make it into like one big blob. You might want to start adding your seasonings in, right? So this will not, I mean, it's not going to be too much darker than what it is now. But he has to work with what we have, you know? And like I said, this is leaner. He calls it light skin. He said he didn't trust it. So. Okay, so go ahead, Seven, add your seasoning. Right, yeah, what are you playing up? Uh-oh. Okay. I'm just going to add a little bit more olive oil so it doesn't dry out.
Oh, thanks.
Do you want to go ahead and carry it, take it over? That's the meat that you just started off. I mean, which is pretty much done. So I'll go ahead and nurse this, like, and then you can pour that out into the strainer. Whatever. I always mix up the names. And then go ahead and just kind of put it over. Okay. Dang, Seven, this is like a handful of spaghetti. That's not for two people.
This for me.
That's less than a 4.
Personal.
Goodness gracious. Let me taste it. It's the way we like it. Okay. Al dente. You're gonna turn it down. We don't like a lot of sauce. That's enough. Yes, yeah. And we're definitely not red sauce people, but every now and again, a good pot of spaghetti can be really good, especially if you have like the right seasonings and onion and bell pepper and everything. So this is what he made. We'll let it cook together for a couple minutes, And are you out of your seasoning? Yeah. So we're gonna taste this because part of the challenge is the budget, the taste, and the presentation. Okay. So we have our judges, and we'll judge all of those. And then I'll go ahead and make my dish, which is a one-pan dish: zucchini, bell pepper, sausage, and onion. It's like, again, like a one-pan skillet recipe. And I may even add some jalapenos to make it a little spicy. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, so we'll let this cook down, and I'll get started with prepping my food. And then you want to taste this first? You should want to taste what you prepared, right? Yeah.
It's not my best work.
It's not your best work, but this is the whole point of this challenge. Is like to get practice, to appreciate $1. You said you want to go to France and, well, you know, all that Paris. You want to. It's expensive to travel. That's an expensive place to live or even to visit. So this is another reason I want you to learn to appreciate just $1, like less than going out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now it's time for me to taste 7 spaghetti, and our judges have already tried it out, and we'll tally the vote or points at the end of the episode. So he's added some chives, some dry chives, for his garnish and presentation, right? Mm-hmm. This is actually good. Okay. Okay, boo.
You discredited me.
I just didn't know what to think without like onions and stuff like that. You know.
Simple is better.
Simple is better. That is so true. Okay, I'm really impressed. You did a good job. It's actually really good. Okay, 7. The turkey isn't dry, and that was a concern to me. And I went ahead and just added more of the ground turkey from the pan, so it can be a little more meaty. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started with my dish, and 7 will be back to make his dessert, and so I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Thank you, good job. Okay, so this is my $5 budget-friendly meal. So I've actually already had the zucchini. So this is 2 cups of zucchini, 2 cups of red pepper that I already had, red bell pepper, and this is like 1/4 of chopped onion. We're gonna mix everything together because everything is going into the pot. First, we are going to cook the sausage. So the sausage was $2, and so I actually spent $2 on this meal because, again, everything else was already in the refrigerator, okay? We're gonna let this cook down. I'm gonna cut it up. I'm not adding any seasoning at this point because the sausage already has plenty of flavor. And so with this meal, you can always maybe add 2 different types of sausage. You can add whatever veggie you prefer, like squash or just whatever you prefer. And then the red bell pepper adds flavors, but of course you can use just green bell pepper, and the onion is, you know, just makes everything better. And you can always add this with rice. And I guess you can always, if you could really probably add it with like a linguine noodles, really. Yeah, I guess you could do that as well. So with pasta or bow tie pasta. And I know it's hard during the week to make like a hearty meal, but this is a quick hearty weeknight meal. And this is like 2 long 1-foot Polish. So I think this is kind of crispy. It's not, you know, really dark. We're going to cook it like another 5 minutes with the pasta. So I'm going to just dump, excuse my stove. Oh, I should. Okay, so now let's add in the veggies. Again, this is onion, 2 cups of zucchini, 2 cups of red bell pepper, 1/4 cup of onion, and this is this comes to about 2 cups of Polish, just so you know. You can always like smother this, but I don't want to add any more moisture to the zucchini because zucchini just holds so much moisture that a lot of people don't appreciate it. I mean, you could always, with zucchini, people ask, like, what's the best way to cook it? For me, the best way to cook it is honestly, if you have it mixed with something like this. So my seasoning. This is a lot. So we're not gonna have like a real sauce. It's just olive oil. And I decided not to do jalapenos. It would have been really good contrast. I want to let this cook down some, and then I'll come and add the sausage. Now remember, I'm not covering it because I don't want a lot of moisture from, you know, the zucchini. I don't want it to be like soggy. Okay. Okay, so my dish is now ready, and we are about to taste it. Well, I've already tried it while I was cooking, but what do you think, Seven?
It's good.
It's good. So we have the pepper, zucchini, sausage, and onion. How does the zucchini taste?
It's good.
Is it soggy?
No.
No. Is it mushy? No. Does it have good texture?
It's decent.
It's good. We're gonna go ahead and get started with Seven's dessert. And my judges have already given us points again based on presentation, the budget, and also the taste. So again, we're gonna move forward with your dessert, which is really easy, right? You just, I think he has like cinnamon bread that he bought, like a loaf of cinnamon bread. It's like a cinnamon swirl.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're gonna just toast it with some butter. And it'll take probably just a couple minutes. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with his dessert. Okay, so Seven has completed his cinnamon swirl toasted bread, and he added some, what is that, brown sugar? I mean, it's just
brown sugar,
white sugar, I believe he did, and
white sugar, butter, and cinnamon.
So it's a cinnamon, sugar, and butter sauce that he's made, and I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. Okay. Okay. It's sweet. You taste the sugar, cinnamon, and everything. Your little sauce though brought out the cinnamon in the bread. I can say that. It brought it out. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with my donuts. And again, the judges have already tested out his dessert. Okay, so let's get started. So I am melting my coconut oil. It was stored in this jar. I didn't want to waste it. So I'm again heating this up in preparation for my homemade fried donuts. And I've used biscuits, a roll of biscuits. So we're gonna get started and just make, I'm just gonna punch a hole with my thumb, stretch it out a little bit, make a glazed donut. You can always like use a rolling pin and kind of roll it out a little bit, just a little bit if you want to make it a little bigger, but of course a donut will be thinner. And you can also use like a melon scoop and scoop out a piece of this, or anything that you can use to puncture a hole in the dough. Okay, so I also have some colored sugar, which I showed you guys how to make on one of my previous episodes. So here's our donuts, and the coconut oil again is getting nice and hot. And this doesn't take very long. You have to watch it because you don't want to boil it. So this was something we used to make when I was little, like, you know, 9, 10, 8. It was just something fun to make whenever we wanted something sweet. And my mother would use like she showed me how to use like just regular icing to cover the donuts. So you can make like a chocolate long john. You can even do a twist. Let's see if I can still do a twist. Okay, I can still do a little twist. Okay, Kiana. Okay, and this again is part of our budget friendly dessert. Let me take a look. See if I can check the others. Looks like they're starting. I'm gonna go ahead and just flip this because I don't want it to be like hard. Like, Okay, and this is again coconut oil that I had left over from another meal. I don't remember what I made, but we want to eat these while they're nice and hot too. So let's go ahead and start pulling them out. Okay. Okay. I'm going to add twist. Okay, so my donuts are finally done, and I'm gonna go ahead and put them inside the bag. I put the sugar back in the bag so we can toss it around. So I just want you guys to understand it was out originally, so you can just see what I was working with. But I'm gonna go ahead. Well, Stephen actually was just telling me that my mother actually has made these donuts for him, which I never knew because I haven't had it in like 20 something years. And you said she used to make it like whenever I went to work and things like that.
Maybe a little dark.
Yeah. She's not the best cook, but you know, when you don't know any better, when you're younger, you just don't know anything to compare it to, really, you know. So that's the purple one. You can't really see the hole. You can't really see the hole. It's a little tiny hole. It actually looks like a belly button. And you shake it around. I'm just gonna go ahead and shake this around. And the donuts were, I think they were like $1.79, $1.82. I'll confirm for sure. But I'm pretty positive they were like $1.79. You cannot go wrong with this. I mean, it's homemade, so Seven, don't feel nervous about it.
It's appealing.
It's appealing, you like it? It's just fun. Okay. So this is like the final product, you guys. It's not like it's kind of a little messy, but you get the point. You get the gist of it. We have our twist and our glaze in the purple powdered sugar, and not powdered sugar, but just as regular granulated sugar with food coloring, and then the same with the pink. And now it's time to taste it. Seven, I got you a plate. Come on, let's taste it. I'm gonna try the twist. This one took so long because you have to be able to get cook in the cracks of everything versus the little I keep calling them glaze, but the round donuts or whatever. This is actually pretty good to go. So now we're gonna have our judges tally the points to find out who actually won mom versus son budget. Okay. Oh, sorry, Seven. Okay. This is my baby. Okay. So we finally have our final tally from the judges. Well, one's gonna come out and present it. So come on out, Logan. Stand with me. Okay, so, because I already forgot what we was doing just that fast. Because I was so stuck on the whole contestants. So, yeah. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so Logan, introduce Lifestyle of a Foodie audience to who you are and your role in all of this.
I happen to be the man behind the camera, part-time director, and occasional advice expert. But now,
edit. Awesome.
Yeah, that's very true. But right now, I'm a food judge. That is the most important thing.
Yes.
And so we're going to go over the extremely close results that we have for you two today. Starting with your meals. All right, I, Seth, rated your taste a 5 because the pasta was extremely good. It was al dente. The turkey was nice. It wasn't chewy. It wasn't tough. For your budget, I gave you a 4 because you stayed under $2, and that is impressive. But for your presentation, I have to hit you with a 3 because there was no seasoning or garnish on your pasta. Now, Kiana, for your meal, I gave you a 4 because it was too salty.
No, okay.
It simply was too salty.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
For your budget, I gave you a 3 because you did not stay under $2.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
But for your presentation, I gave you a 5 because of the colors.
Thank you very much.
The use of texture, the variety of items, sublime. TJ rated you similarly close. However, she gave a slight win to 7 for his pasta. She rated the taste of your pasta a 4 with a budget of 5 and a presentation of 5. Kiana, she gave the taste of your dish a 4, the budget a 4, and a presentation of 5.
Okay.
So now we'll move on to the dessert items. 7, for your dessert, I rated the taste a 3, simply because it was a piece of bread, lightly toasted, with some cinnamon on it, which is very inoffensive, but hardly outstanding.
Chef Ramsay, okay. Okay.
However, I gave you a 4 for the budget.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you stayed right at $2.
270, 278 to be exact. I just refer to my receipt. Okay.
For your presentation, I gave you a 3 because once again, it was a lightly toasted piece of bread with some cinnamon on it. Kiana, I have to tell you, I gave the taste of your donuts a 5.
Yay.
It was simply the best thing I ate today.
Okay.
For the budget, I gave you a 4 because you informed me that those biscuits only cost you $1.
$1.
And that was deeply impressive.
Yes.
For your presentation, I gave you a 4
Okay.
because they were nice and decorative and
Okay.
cute. TJ rated the taste of your cinnamon bread a 4.7,
Nice.
a 3 for budget, and a 3 for presentation. And now, in an unprecedented move,
Okay.
TJ awarded your donuts, Kiana, a perfect score of 5, 5,
Oh, wow.
and 5.
Thanks, TJ.
And that means that the final results for 7
Okay.
are an admirable, respectable 47-point total.
Okay.
However, for you, Kiana, we have adjudicated that you deserve a score of 53.
Well,
Making
oh
you
my
the
gosh. Oh my gosh. I feel like that emoji like, oh, 7. Well, you did such a wonderful job. Thank you, Logan, for breaking down the scores and everything. Thank you for coming. And I am so proud of my baby. The whole point of this, thank you. Congratulations to you. The whole point of this is just to kind of teach him how to like value a dollar, prepare him for, you know, post-secondary school and, yeah, post-secondary school, yeah. To prepare him for that, to learn how to like budget his meals and not expect to like eat out, or, you know, learn how to just eat really good with little money. And I'm just so proud that he even took the time to go out and like, we went to the store and he actually paid attention. He actually considered like, I want to get this, but this is too much. And that's not normally something he'll do if I'm shopping. You know what I mean? He'll just like put things in the cart and that's just what it is. But he actually like really paid attention and like looked at the prices and things like that. So I am proud of him. He's finishing up one of my donuts. I'm very excited about that. And do you have anything you want to add, Seven? No, he's my baby. He's always a winner.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, so we thank Logan again for coming out and being our guest judge. And thank you for watching Lifestyle of a Foodie. We will see you next time.